Right, so I'm currently in Belize City. Now, Belize City isn't the capital of Belize, Belmopan is, but it was the capital. And what's fascinating about Belize is it's a very small country, a very small population base. I mean, you're talking only 320,000 people, a GDP of about 3 billion, of which half of that is tourism, about 1.3 billion in tourism. So tourism is very important. And a lot of people avoid Belize City, but I think it's a place that's well worth visiting and really interesting to see. The reason I say that is because what you're seeing in Belize is a country that had its independence since 1981. So essentially, it's younger than me, 32 years independence. And to see how that all works is really fascinating. And at Key Corker and a lot of the other places, like, you don't see that so much. But Belize City is like real Belize. And there's some really tough parts. And, you know, there's some different experiences you will have here, you know. One thing I'm sort of seeing is that, you know, I've had the best of experiences and the worst of experiences in Belize. And it's going through a transition. So there's a lot of people who have still got their hand out. And particularly if you're a tourist, you know, give me this, give me that. For example, in Dangriga, I wanted to do a story on the Garifuna drumming. Now, some local drummers, they wanted $100 US for 2 minutes of drumming. Now, I said to them, I don't even think prostitutes make that much. You know, it's ridiculous. And so I didn't do a story on drumming in Dangriga, stuffed Dangriga. Those guys had no idea about tourism. Luckily, Dangriga has some amazing people like Mudlin from the Riverside Cafe who understands tourism. And I can assure you in 10 years' time, I'll go back there and she'll be one of the best tourism operators there. And those drumming guys will still be sitting on there with their ass out of their pants. This is the difference that's happening in Belize. You're seeing people who are, they're making it on their own. And there's some of the best tourism operators I've seen in the world. In San Ignacio, Key Corker, you know, that cave tour I did was amazing. The dives, amazing. Really good operators. So Belize has a lot going for it. It's a little bit more expensive than other places in Central America, but they speak English, they've got a great sense of humour, and it's just a fascinating place to see. Probably going to finish up here, but I'm just going to show you a little bit around Belize City. Now the other thing is too, you know, Belize City is supposed to be this, you know, dangerous place, and there is some places that you probably really don't want to go as a tourist. George Street, you know, there are gangs here, and as an outsider it's really interesting to see that the Prime Minister actually meets with the gang leaders. I mean, I don't know what's going on there, but anyway. But I didn't organise anything here. A lot of times when I film in places where I probably shouldn't film, I make sure I have someone watching my back. Today I haven't done that. I wanted to prove a point that Belize City is a good place for tourists and you can do what you want here, and as long as you know where you can go. Morlan, I've just met you. You were telling me an interesting story. I mean, in Belize City there is a tourism village.
Exactly.
But what happens in that tourism village?
Well, the tenders, the people that are operating in the village, they're telling the people that they're going to rob them on the outside, they're going to steal them, they're going to take them places they don't want to go, and all that, that's bullshit, you know?
We're on the outside now, aren't we?
We are on the outside, and as you can see, people are walking.
I've seen other tourists. There's a tourist walking past me.
Exactly.
We've got a bunch of girls behind us here.
And we got a bunch of people going on the boat right there.
And
so
they're not getting robbed. What's going on?
Well, that's the people in the tourist village. I don't know what's the problem.
So the thing in Belize City, people in Belize City, they understand that tourism's a good thing. But tourists aren't going to get robbed, are they? If they stick to
the locals.
Yeah.
Forget the people inside, the people in the white shirt. Come on the outside and venture.
But still, there's still places in Belize City you don't want to go, is there?
No, that's
George Street. We probably wouldn't go there.
I would go there because I'm from here, so it doesn't matter.
Me going there.
Well, if you go with me, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But for you going on your own, well, then that's something else.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's no such thing as no one getting robbed here, no one getting steal here, no one getting killed here. The guys that are doing those crimes, they stick. That's one big clan.
A lot of it's drug related, isn't it?
It's drug related.
Yeah.
It's not have anything to do with the population.
Yeah.
So it's you know.
So Belize City,
it's a great place, and you can come here anytime, anywhere, and it's good.
All right, thank you.